Hey, how's everybody doing today? Well, what we're doing today is talking about a new book that's coming out called God, Me, and Hollywood. And that's me in the picture, trying to look cool, carrying my Oscar. Hollywood bound. From a little kid, I was always fascinated with City of Lights, City of Camera, Action, Rolling. Being a boy from Midwest, I always wanted to come out and make my mark. So I had a fascination with movie stars and Hollywood and wanted to be part of all that. So today we're going to give you a small little taste of with the new book. It's entitled God, Me, and Hollywood. God, Me, and Hollywood. And we're taking pre-orders. So if you're interested, and if I say something that sparks your interest, would love for you to get a signed copy of that book. But for that signed copy, you're going to have to act quickly before the book actually comes out and place your order. All you would have to do is send 2 emails. One email to PayPal. It's going to cost you $25. That'll cover everything. Shipping, handling. It'll be signed, and you'll get it. It's $25 donation to PayPal. Anyway, back to the book. That's me, Greg, the good-looking fella. Like I said, the book is called God, Me, and Hollywood, so it basically deals with me and my relationship with the Lord and how that relationship helped me to come out to California to make my mark. But I'm a speaker by heart, so if you ever need a speaker for an event, please keep my email and give me a call or a text. Again, this is Greg, and this is me with T.D. Jakes. He's one of the largest pastors in America, and I was actually working with him in a film. T.D. Jakes brought me into, the speakership in terms of, he didn't personally bring me into, but on dealing with people on his level, helped me to move on to people on higher levels of the Americans in terms of status. And here I am having dinner with the Kennedys. And this is me when I was quite young. I was in my teens. And I traveled quite a bit and met a lot of people in the entertainment industry, but also in the political world as well. And the Kennedys was always a fascinating relationship we had with them. Basically, the story behind this picture is interesting. Kennedy was sending his nephew on a 3-day safari out in the jungle with just 3 matches and something when he was a kid, and I wanted to go. So this was a meeting we had, and we were talking about, if I could go with that on that safari, because they wanted to make him into a man, and they thought, well, this would help him out. And I thought, hey, that might be fun for me too. But unfortunately, I missed the deadline, and I was not able to go. I'm not sure if they would have let me go, but we did have a discussion about it. So that was interesting. That would have been fun too, hanging with the one who passed away. And that would be President Kennedy's youngest son. Well, before a motivational speaker, what I basically did was I was an inventor. And I did a video on if you want to bring that $1 million idea out in you, which I recommend you all take a look at. But that video basically talked about one of my more goofier, sillier, simpler little inventions, and it was called the love hands. And this is the love hands stretched out between each other on Michael Jackson's star in Hollywood. Michael Jackson received the first pair of love hands, and we delivered them straight to his home. Him, also Lucille Ball as well, because we were crazy about her as well. And met her husband, got a chance to talk with him, and that was great. Anyway, coming to Hollywood basically is what we wanted to do. Come to Hollywood, wanted to meet some of the TV people, wanted to meet movie people, wanted to just meet just all the celebrities that we could meet. And so it was great to meet the various ones. And so Patrick Murphy, Patrick, I'm tearing this man's name up right now. But anyway, Patrick was very interested and nice to meet in the studio. He's one of the first celebrities I met. And also J.R. Ewing from Dallas. I actually had a chance to try to put on some of J.R. Ewing's shoes. And every day, him and George Kennedy, would go to lunch together. And that's J.R. Ewing, the actor who played J.R. Ewing. And he and George Kennedy went to lunch together. And I was always a big fan of his, too, because he was the captain or something on the show I Dream of Jeannie. Anyway, his name escapes me right now, but I just want to get through this video, so I'm sure it'll come back up. But dealing with a lot of the TV celebrities and whatnot, this was some of the cast from the West Wing, and me and my lady friend at the time, one of the workers who worked with me in my business, she and I had on occasion got a chance to meet with various celebrities and hang out with them, because I was also interested in the collector's business, in collecting signatures as well as little personal items from celebrities and also items from movie sets and whatnot. So we had a chance to hang out with the cast of West Wing, also with a real cast of West Wing, dealing with the Kennedys and all, but also with the likes of Bobby Brown and whatnot. Actually, I wrote the first screenplay for the TV reality show for Bobby Brown. Now, I know he later made one with someone else, but we actually made the first presentation to Bobby Brown, his mom, and to him in person. They decided to go with some other people, which was a mistake. I told them they would want to use Whitney in it, but I thought that Bobby, if he basically concentrated on his comedy, and we followed him around, and he sponsored and he paid for it as executive producer of the show, he would have executive rights, or he would have last word on the particular show. But he did not take my advice, and he went with some other people because they offered the money up front. And, well, you know what happened to the show. But we wrote the very first one. So we hung out with some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. This is me and Telly Savalas in the movie Hollywood Detective. And we had a chance to hang out. I asked Telly Savalas what was one of his favorite movies, or what was the best movie that he acted in, he thought was his favorite. And he told me that he thought Kelly's Heroes with Clint Eastwood was one of his favorite films of all the different films he was in. And I think he played a crazy guy in that movie. But my favorite movie of him was with him in is The Birdman of Alcatraz. I thought that one right there was one of the best ones. Anyway, the stars never stops, and we had a chance to working for all the major studios. I worked for every one of them. 20th Century Fox, Sony, Lorimar, Paramount, you name it, I worked there. And we got a chance to hang out and meet and become friends with some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. This was me and Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks got a great new movie coming out right now with Halle Berry. And I was into collectibles at that time, so I used to ravage the garbage cans at the movie studios and get all kinds of collectibles and items of that nature. We have a lot of collectibles and items right now. As you can see, some of the more fascinating items that I got from various movie sets and different things of that nature. And, some stuff from movie sets, some stuff just collecting. When I started off in the collecting business, it was primarily for dinosaur bones and things of that nature. Handling some of the letters of some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. This is me hanging out with Steven Spielberg family. That's his mom right there. And that's the missus carrying our son. And Mrs. Spielberg was one of my best friends. She was just a great lady. She didn't go by the name of Mrs. Spielberg anymore because they were not together. husband, or I guess he got married again. But anyway, she was just a great lady, and I used to eat all of Steven Spielberg, you know, the famous film director. I used to eat all his famous meals that he used to have coming up as a kid. She used to make them for me special. So I used to love hanging out with her. She's a great, great lady. Anyway, like I said, I started as, I always had an interest in Hollywood and film directors and things of that nature. But I was in the collector's business, and I was into collectibles. My first love and first passion was coins, of course. Coins of all kinds, and I dealt with all types of coins, Roman coins, ancient items, baseball cards, just the real high-end type items that I was interested in myself. And this right here is a collector's the magazine from Superman back in the day. These are some of the more rare ones, and some of these things go back quite far. Fascinating Superman, DC comic Superman comic books. And like I said before, I started off with Roman coins. I was always fascinated with those. I have many of them from all different parts of the world, and particularly Rome, of course. There's one from the year 275 AD, actual Roman coin, real Roman coins. Yeah, from various parts of stages in Roman history. And baseball cards, of course. We used to collect those. And money, let's not forget foreign currencies. Canadian and movie bills. Some of them are quite big, as you can see. And foreign dollars, I was particularly interested in those because they have very big numbers, even though they might not be worth as much in American dollars. And we had very interesting and unique American dollars. This is one right here. This is pretty interesting. Banknote, you don't see those every day. And like I said, the bigger the numbers, the more we liked them. So we couldn't get enough of foreign money, but dinosaur bones and dinosaur eggs was my first passion. I was interested in those kind of things. Have you seen one of these around? Silver certificate. If you see one with that little blue seal right there, you really want to hang on to it, because that's worth a little more than regular money. Now, we dealt with all kinds of banknotes, very old, rare banknotes, and Confederate money as well, Confederate banknotes. But I was always interested into collectibles. I got off into Hollywood collectibles and formed our own company with some other people called, here it is right here. This is a beautiful banknote. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, we formed our own company, Global Antiques Hollywood Roadshow, and we deal with all kinds of actual banknotes and beautiful quality items from American past. But also, we also dealt with items that were from Hollywood past. Knowing so many celebrities and working for so many movie studios, I was always on occasion had opportunities to collect items. Some of it got me into quite a bit of trouble. It appeared that a lot of people from various shows, movie shows and whatnot, TV shows, they collected items as well, but they sold theirs for exorbitant amounts of money. We didn't sell our items for that much. So a lot of our items didn't necessarily come with a lot of paperwork, because we would get them from retired movie people and things of that nature. So we would go ahead and just get them because they had tons of them. And we would just get the items from movie stars themselves. Here's a beautiful item right here. This is quite rare. It's a beautiful, beautiful item. And this is a snuff bottle. I guess you would call that today, where they would keep their opium in and get it out. This is right here is actual real elephant tusk. And basically with collectibles, that was just a great thing to get off into. Here's an item that's a prop from a movie set. You can tell it's a prop from a movie set because a lot of times they have their numbers under them. And this is an official movie prop item from the movie studios. Most of my items were not official, so we couldn't sell them for as much as we could sell an item like that for. Simply because an item like that has the serial number, they can check the prop number. Most of our items came from the garbage cans, so discarded movie sets, so you're not able to take advantage of the full price. But that was okay with us. We didn't really want to take advantage of the full price. We just love Hollywood so much and just wanted to do what we can and get what we could. Anyway, that's part of the story. These are part of the items. I'm going to cut this video down. It's getting kind of long. But I want you folks to understand that we have this new book coming out, God, Me, and Hollywood. Basically talking about me as a motivational speaker. Getting into and believing God to come out to California and to make my mark and do what I do. And just have a good time at it. And we were reasonably successful in all points. Anyway, most of these tapes and things we do are semi-autographical, autobiographical. Oh my goodness, I'm tongue twisting today. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? They're sort of real life true stories. So remember, we have the movie 3765 Motor Avenue. Keep that movie in mind. And also remember to watch all the different videos we have. And if you are ever interested in various collectibles and whatever, you can always take a look at some of the items that we have. We sell a lot of items from famous people and movie stars. But what we're pushing right now in this video is the book, God, Me, and Hollywood. The pre-orders, it's going to be signed. It's going to be $25. You simply send us an email with the $25 to PayPal, and also send us an email to us letting us know that you've done it, who you are. We'll sign the book to whoever you want us to sign it to, and that'll be that. Okay? So thanks, guys, and have a great one. I really enjoyed sharing some of my life with you. All right? You get a lot more in the book. Okie doke. Bye-bye.